Surrounded from all sides, the Abraham Lincoln and the MacArthur's own divisions are getting destroyed. Resting my 1st National Guard Division that have defected from America to mount a J attack to finish these guys off. Launching an attack with my 1st PSA Division, covered flank Phoenix, and now National Guard and the Infantry Division. Try to march it from the north. We gotta wrap this up quick. More naval battles. We've lost 2 destroyers there. Submarines. Tense battles. We gotta get our naval production up. We need more soldiers as well. Let us get a Cal militia going. Sacramento. Pressure is on, gentlemen. Pressure is on. We are being down 19, destroying 2 American divisions. So tough to fight our brothers. But we're fighting them for a better future. And they are gone. They are gone. Let us move to the north and beat off that attack. Bank of the Pacific. The independence of the PSA meant that an independent currency needed to be established, and this was left to the Bank of the Pacific dollar. Hells yeah. Let us build a military. With chaos raging in the east, we need a proper military to defend the Pacific coast, for the chaos has reached our borders. In order to defend democracy and prosperity, we must prepare the military for such a terrible occasion. Yeah, we got a military prep. We're being attacked from all sides. Japanese units are moving out. This battle is tough. On the south, we have them trying to get to Phoenix, but having a hard time pushing in from all sides. We've supported that with our two of our best units. On the north, we have encircled and destroyed 2 Americans, but they're pushing from the center with a lot more units. Further north, they're across the river, trying to reach the heartland of Oregon, which we have to prevent. Redirecting our Air Force to support the northern operations. Intense battles being fought. The war in the east is as chaotic too. CSA is moving on Washington. Tough times indeed for our country, people. Tough times. Gotta send reinforcements to this militia division. Being overwhelmed. Desperate need of more units on the front. Let's try a flanking maneuver. The Golden Gate Bridge is complete. Today the Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco was completed by Joseph Strauss and his team of engineers. It connects the city of San Francisco on the northern tip of the San Francisco Peninsula to Marin County as part of the US Highway 101 and the California State Highway 1. The Golden Gate Bridge is the largest suspension bridge in the world, and reporters and journalists from all over the world have come to report on next week's grand opening event. The new government of the Pacific States of America, after having recently broken off from the United States of America, has made this new bridge a symbol of its government and its prosperity. Ah, that beautiful bridge. National Guard Division proving their loyalty by pushing north of these three divisions, which has the Sons of Liberty Division included. Pincer movement from both sides against the 5th Infantry Division. France, 2nd International. Oh, we've skipped the news. Ouch. Let's check the news. The 2nd International, the first Syndicalist International held in Paris, dealt with spreading the ideology overseas, supporting Syndicalist movements and strengthening the ties between existing Syndicalist nations. And thanks to the gathering success, the 2nd International has been called to be held in London. Let's go to London. Whoa, the new capital is Birmingham. What? Representatives from the entire world were greeted by the British artillery salute, a Scottish bagpipe chorus, and an overall warm reception. As Europe draws closer and closer to war, military and economic cooperation between the Syndicalists is expected to be the primary topic of discussion, and France and Britain will once again call the shots on the International's policy. Why is the capital Birmingham? Our new leader, Nicholas Glace, is here. Interesting. Push the capital a bit north. Oh, we got new tech. New tech, new tech. Let's focus on our... What should we focus on? Construction. Definitely. What is the situation in Europe? The war in Russia is, yeah, it's about to end soon. More wars here. Well, let's focus on our deal. We need fighters now. Production line. Okay. Just move up ahead here. Stop there. That way. way we can get it like front line. Japanese unit is defending some war factories. Not bad, better than nothing. This is good, we got these two units on a disadvantage here. We're attacking crossroad to my National Guard division, which I'll rename the 1st San Francisco Militia. And since we're going for the first names, there we go. Tense battles being fought on all sides. Losing the Phoenix battle. Gotta go around and reinforce. Actually, not reinforce them. I'm gonna wait and hit this militia. National Guard division. As Alexander Patch controlling this army, we're fighting against an overwhelming enemy with more units, more capabilities than we have. The Caribbean Federation of the Entente has invaded the American Union state. Whoa. Massive Entente invasion happening in the AUS. Oh, things are getting worse. Spanish Civil War. Ever since the defeat of Napoleon, Spain has been plagued by violence, dissent, and turmoil, but it appears that these tensions have reached a breaking point, that is. The Spanish kingdom has ripped apart into the three-sided civil war between numerous factions, the loyalists of the Madrid government, the supported pretender Javier, and finally the anarcho-syndicalist party known as the CNT-FAA. There are already numerous reports of volunteers and equipment being shipped to Spain from all over the world to support one faction or the other. It can be safely said that the fields of mountains of Spain will be the first battlefield of a much wider conflict between the left and right. Oh, so the Spanish Civil War just happened in this timeline. Need more resources, more artillery, badly. Gotta have this factory finish. Up. Really running low on artillery, so I'll actually switch the already up on the list. Put the infantry equipment down. We have 6,000 reserves. Only build one Cal militia. Actually, does that even use artillery? Let's check. It doesn't. So actually, we can build one. Let's build 3. Yeah. Okay, continue. Step by step, we're pushing the enemy. They're also pushing at us. We need to better defend this Phoenix area on our southern front. Really big troubles here. Japan wants to send one more division. Sure.
It's awesome to see our Pacific allies, possible Pacific allies in the future, be so helpful.
True social... Oh, what happened here? Change of government to authoritarian Democrats. Shobakai. The fall of Washington. Syndicate militias have advanced towards and captured the symbolic capital of the United States. Washington, D.C. They stormed the Capitol building and met strong resistance, but eventually they broke through, and the flag of the CSA now flies over the U.S. Capitol. He's flying. Rumors are that syndicate militias have been writing up all political representatives so they could seem to give them a trial. Although confirmed sources claim that the most important government figures have been evacuated during the battle with their current whereabouts unknown. Syndicalist traders made it to Washington, D.C. Yeah, they did, so... Let's push towards Salt Lake City. Soon our military build-up will finish.
Let's close this gap here. Destroy this division. Position from all sides.
Another unit is about to come from Japan. On the 17th of June, 2 days. War's being fought.
Pincer movement.
Okay. We are now on our own and we have to build a new army in the Pacific. We must decide if we shall use draft, otherwise known as conscription for our army, or if we shall rely on volunteers to make up the new army of the Pacific. I'll rely on a volunteer army. I want people who want to fight for us. This is a true free country. We don't want to force anybody on anything. Well, we should also boost our economy. What shall we get? Factories. And we need a research lab. We'll go get the gospel of wealth. Wealth flourishes on the West Coast, however, we should encourage a culture of philanthropy among our upper class. The famed billionaire Howard Hughes has made a name for himself through his charities. To reach this level of success, other millionaires and billionaires should follow suit. This will help our country grow with their goodwill. Hell yeah. Let's go gospel of wealth. Can engage that from here. Whoa, American Union State is being invaded from all sides. Concentrator dispersed. Wow. I'll go concentrator. Also boost. Not for the hospital. mechanical computing. Yeah, the social conservatives, the Earth Sign Party, will make the specific states of America the only America. Hopefully. Or we could also settle for a peace deal. So here, do a four-way attack on this Sons of Liberty division. The Japanese are moving forward. Nice. One more factory and focus on an artillery rebuild. Get 2 on that. Our new division is gonna come up soon. Four-way attack to the Sons of Liberty unit. Ooh, not looking good. Not looking good at all. There. Here. Stop the attack. Stop the attack. Go back. What can't happen? Lose that strategic point. Yeah, we might lose that. Well, good that the Japanese units are going to the south side. That's where we need most of the help. Also, gotta add the tactical bomber to our production line. We can fight in the north. That's a bit better. I'll move to Salt Lake City because it's undefended. Insane civil war happening. All the Entente have dropped on the south side, trying to link up and create a united front. And the syndicates are pushing from Norfolk, so like a lot of pressure on the AUS right now. They're supported by the Ottomans and the Italians. Both have quite a lot of units. So we'll see what happens. And it's interesting to see the Emperor deposed and an authoritarian Democrat in power. So yeah, the Showakai have... seems that the Showakai have won. We're pushing for military centralism, which is not our path, but, well. Corporate states. Oh, we got enough points. Interesting. Let us push from a civilian economy to early mobilization. Will just give us some factory boost. And we've also gotten our artillery industry. Okay. Let's continue. Tense battles being fought. Oh, the Japanese are attacking as well. So let's push, they're retreating. Okay, let us call this attack off because they defended it. Alright, got them. Got them in a very bad position, actually. And I'll do this. Circle them even further. Dislodge this mountain unit here. Good fucking progress. Oh, sorry for the curses. It's a very tough war, as you can see. New militia is also about to drop. Militia units showing their effectiveness, flanking and dismembering our enemies. The Entente have united their front on this side, but they're trying to unite Charleston City. Got new tech available. Let's focus on our radios. Our Navy's doing a good job trying to cover the coasts. Soviet Russia is about to lose their capital. Attacking them from all sides, still not breaking easily. Alright, your new unit is here. I'll send them to the northern area. Cal Militia. Break through the mountains. A lot of mountain fighting here. That is really hard. Well, and the fight goes on. Frank Merriam is back, and the Pacific States of America will rise again. Hell yeah. Alright, so that battle isn't going that well. Let's look into this. Pushing from the south. Overall, things are going good here. Tense battles fought on the east coast between all sides. The Entente is favoring the Syndicates of America, it seems, because they have invaded the American Union state. Like, oof, insane. During the ongoing Civil War, some of our commanders started to use rather doubtful methods to permanently suppress civilian populations suspected of helping our mortal enemies. Such policies, even if they are drastic, are necessary for these dark times. War is war, folks. What can we do? Japan sending us more units. Guess we've found our true allies. Put this militia on a defensive. Let us see. Let us see our forces, led by Alexander Patch. So Cal Militia is better. I'll change the name of this to PSA Militia. Go 2x. Things are looking alright for us, actually. We have a good grip on the situation on all sides. But we need to collect a bit.